the Queen dusting, because of course she does do her own dusting, behind a sofa, finds a shiny thing with a red ribbon round it, picks it up, looks at it, blows the pubes and cobwebs off it and says,
"Philip, I found Jimmy Savile's old OBE.
And Philip says,
"Stupid woman, it's no use to him now. Who shall we give it to?"
Well, we could give it to that diver, but he's turned gay.
We can't give it to a woofter. How about we give it to Peter Davison, the Fifth Doctor?
No, I don't think so, Philip. Why don't we give it to that Welsh bloke out of the Velvet Underground?
John Cale, what's he ever done?
Well, he wrote the lyrics to Heroin.
Heroin? I don't think I've ever heard it. What does it sound like?
Well, it sounds like this.
Oh, but that heroin is in my blood. That blood is in my head. Thank God that I'm good as dead. And thank your God that I'm not aware. And thank God that I just don't care. And I guess I just don't know. Oh, and I guess I just don't know.
Yes, give it to him.
And what's worse is he cut a chicken's head off in Croydon in 1976.
Oh, give it to him.
So it's amazing who gets commended as with the Order of the British Empire, but good old John Cale, you know, he does anti-heroin stuff now and everything, and he goes back to Wales and talks about how awful it is that his country is completely riddled with social cancer that he spent a long time proselytising and making into a cosy, commodified sort of badge for youth rebellion, and thousands of people became junkies because of John Cale, so he needs to redress the balance a bit. There are certain phrases which I'm fairly certain have never been used. Certain letters I can be fairly certain have never been written. I don't know, dear Mr. Burkoff, as a master of subtlety, I admire your talent, that sort of thing. But I was tortured for 8 months in a Saudi prison. Shot batons on my feet, on my genitals, on my eyes. They kicked the shit out of me. I was anally raped with a broom handle. And for that 8 months, the only thing that brought me any strength or joy or spiritual nourishment was just one picture that they allowed me to have of Ant and Dec, Ant McPartlin and Declan Donnelly, and just looking at that every day gave me the courage to withstand this barbarity and emerge into the daylight 8 months later with my soul and my mind and my dignity intact. Must be the least likely thing that anyone has ever said. Oh gosh, I want to also, before any more ado, correct a glaring erratum earlier, a mistake. Obviously John Cale wrote the music to Heroin, not the words. I felt the icy breath of Lou Reed from beyond the grave breathing down my neck and saying, Cale wrote what? I wrote the fucking lyrics to Heroin, asshole. And it terrified me, it made me shiver, so I'm happy to correct that. Of course, the lyrics to Heroin were written by none other than the late great Lou the New York Gibbon Reed, God rest his soul.